Previously, before Gar.
Let's see if we got the facts straight.
You, the viewer, and I know mere minutes have passed since the group on Metaphor Mountain embarked on their mystical bullet train. But for them, they spent the last 2 weeks climbing this oppressive and daunting mountain. Together, they have faced challenges of both the mind and body, trials of physical strength, tactile puzzles, and lengthy riddles, even a sprained ankle. I won't say whose. They are tired, worn, and hungry. The thicket surrounding them, once lush and abundant, has become sparse. With nothing to block them from it, the wind has become much stronger. The air is colder, less dense, and it's so much harder to breathe. They climb in shorter spurts now. Vasu sometimes joins them, sometimes doesn't. We see Maury's hands, blistered, calloused. He's chopping wood. Not long after their journey began, the campfires stopped appearing on their own, and Maury took to gathering wood himself. His frame is leaner than when we last saw him. His blonde hair now mottled with silver and gray. He pauses from his task to look up. Sweat drips from his brow. The sky, once above him, now surrounds him. Chunks of floating mountain appear nearly within reach, and he ponders what rests on top, if anything lies there at all. At times, this mountain has felt unscalable, yet here he stands. He is weary, but ever determined. His very bones ache with the weight of his pack, his tenacity, and at times, the burden of his own existence. Forever straining to internally maintain a balance between meaning and purposelessness. He carries so much. We all do.
Has anyone ever told you you're kind of a badass?
Sorry.
No. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You're just constantly chopping away at a tree. You're kind of a badass.
Thanks. No. It's been a while since anyone's called me anything like that.
I don't mean it in a bad way at all. I mean it in a fully, like, cool, like, action hero movie kind of. I've never chopped a tree. And you're chopping a tree. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't take it the wrong way.
Okay, good. Can you teach me how to chop a tree?
There's really, I mean, yes, there's not much to it. Here. I toss him the axe. Or I don't toss him the axe, I hold it out to him. Here.
Hope I don't throw out my back.
Well. You ever play baseball?
Yeah, of course.
It's all about the stance. Just make sure to get your legs involved in the swing.
Is it okay that I'm a lefty? Like, are there different axes for lefties?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
All right. Now what you want to do is get the most chop for your swing. The first
Like the
couple
most
of
bang for
swings-
my buck. Okay, sorry, yeah, go ahead.
The first couple of swings are just to get the bite into the tree. But you want to make it so when you hit the tree, every consecutive hit chops out more of the tree. So you have to alternate the angle. So you angle it like 30 degrees down, then 30 degrees up. Do you see what I'm saying? So you make it that in the tree. And you want to keep going, keep going. And remember, the tree's not going to fall away from you. It's going to fall towards you because it's going to fall like this. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Yeah. So do I start with the downward angle or the upward angle?
It doesn't matter. Whatever takes bite first. You'll understand once the wood starts flying off the tree. You'll know when to start alternating.
Okay. Should I let people know that I'm cutting a tree, just in case they,
They'll hear you.
or
You only let people know when it's
falling.
time, when the tree's time to come down. And I'm sure you've heard what to yell out.
That's why I want to do this, to be honest.
Yep. Go ahead, take a couple of whacks. I'll look at you.
Okay.
Dex, can you roll for me, please?
Yeah, of course. How am I doing, narrator?
We're about to find out.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing all right.
Thank you.
Keep going.
It's good. Now, I'm going to stop you for a second.
Yeah.
From here on out, the most important thing you can use is your ears. You'll hear it. You'll hear the tree when it's ready to give way. It'll start creaking and cracking, that kind of thing. That's your first cue that she's ready to go. So just keep your ears open, keep chopping. You got a little ways to go, but just keep chopping, and
It's
she'll
hard to
tell you what's going on.
hit the same spot. That's what I'm having trouble with. I see a lot of, I guess you just get better at it at time, but
Sorry.
no, you're good. The air is crisp. All right. Here we go.
Now listen, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Strong strokes every time. You're not gonna cut it down in one. You're not fucking Paul Bunyan or anything.
You're not.
Hear it? Hear it?
Yeah. One more.
The tree begins to creak
Oh.
and fall.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Now don't run away from the tree. Just step to the side.
What?
Oh, here she
this
comes.
Oh, Mike, what do you mean don't run away?
Say it. Say it. Say the words.
Timber!
And there's a crash as the tree hits the side of the mountain.
Did you see that? Wait,
What are you guys doing over here?
I cut a tree down. I cut a
Okay,
tree.
well, can you let me know next time so that it doesn't startle me so much?
That's what I was asking Maury if
He
I
did.
needed to do that.
Did you hear me? He yelled to high heaven.
I yelled
I know,
timber.
but okay. I mean, well, don't you think it's too late if it's already going down and then you yell timber? What if I'm already underneath it?
I love.
And that
Don't
would-
worry. I think you're
Okay.
just complaining to complain.
My
We've been-
back hurts so bad.
Oh my gosh.
I might be cranky because of that, so I'm sorry.
I might have hurt my back. Oh, I'm just kidding. I think it's fine. Needs a crack. Ooh, wow. That felt great. Wow. I feel alive. I can breathe. Oh, yes. I cut a tree down. Oh my God, I cut a tree down. That's kind of sad. Holy shit, I killed nature.
Do we know the heaviness of everybody's pack?
I think so. I mean, you all are pretty perceptive. It's hard to hide how heavy it is. So yeah.
Yeah.
For the
Just thought I would assume so that I would know, either by asking or by looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless anyone is actively trying to hide it, which I don't suppose anybody is. But if you are, speak now.
So me and KPP's pack are heavy.
That's correct. Very heavy.
Okay.
Like hunched over, and you can tell like the pack is just on me, and I'm just like constantly adjusting, hoping some way will make it lighter. Are we gonna have a fire soon? It's kind of cold. My hands hurt.
Yes, that's why I chopped the tree down with Maury, so we could have wood. We just got to chop it up, right, Maury? Is that the next step?
Yeah.
And we'll use that wood to keep us warm.
Yep. First, you clear off all the small branches. That's your kindling.
Okay. The tree did not die in vain.
You worry about chopping up all the logs.
Yeah. Do you need help, Lore? Because I feel like whatever this age is like, woo!
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel really good right now. So do you need anything?
I don't know. My joints are like, look, they're bigger.
Why don't...
She shows her hands, knuckles swollen.
I keep rubbing them, and it's not helping.
It's probably just like arthritis or something.
Do you have it? Dude.
I'm telling you, I've never felt this good in my life. I think this time for me is just a really good time. So probably when we get a little more up the mountain, it's gonna all go downhill from there, I'm sure. You know, I'm not gonna feel like this forever. But I can help you. Let me take your pack for a little while.
I don't think you can.
I know.
If he volunteers, I think he can shoulder some of the burden.
But maybe I can, maybe I can shoulder some of the burden. We did it a couple weeks ago.
I know, but we gotta be getting close, right? To the top? Like, it's gotta be almost done. Like, there's gotta be...
Do you feel like you're about to break?
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty bad.
I don't think that's good enough. I think
Are
we
you
have
feeling...
to feel like we're going to either break the rules, or mentally or physically. I think that's the point.
What about you? I know you're not doing well either, Maury.
Well, when that's the goal, I think I'm doing good then.
So if the goal is breaking us, I'm losing bad because I feel fucking awesome.
I don't know if everybody has to.
Okay.
But maybe we do. Maybe we all have to share the same load, and once we're all at the breaking point, I don't know, would stop caring. I'm just putting one foot in front of the other until my body gives out.
Samwise Gamgee. Blake, how you feeling?
I feel okay, I suppose. My hands hurt.
Yeah.
You have it too?
I think so. The rest of me feels fine. Pack is still light.
I'm gonna walk over to him, compare knuckles.
His are equally swollen.
Is this what... I don't want to get older if this is... You just don't work right anymore.
Yes, I suppose.
Does yours hurt? Mine, like, feels like it burns under my skin.
Yes, an ache that won't go away. Well, perhaps it will go away once we depart.
Yeah, I hope. Are we gonna be like this forever? Like,
No, there's no way. There's no way. No way.
I don't think so.
This is just part of this place. I say we get this fire going. We get warm and we keep trucking along. Like Maury said, 1 foot in front of the other. Yay, team?
Remember, this has been tried before.
Many times.
300 and something, right? Am I remembering that right?
Yeah. Boss, who told you?
No one's made it yet. Everybody's turning around. Maybe it's because I think we'll make it this time because I've got nothing left to lose. I'm not trying to say that to be a downer, it's just truth.
do you think you didn't make it before because your pack got heavy?
Well, combination of things. I'd imagine that whatever I was going up the mountain for wasn't enough to keep me going. And now I look down the path we've come. Just more nothing back that way. Here, at least I might make a difference.
Yeah.
Tired. I'll let you do the chopping. I'm gonna have a seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna clear all these scraps off, or what are they called? What?
Kindling.
Kindling. I'm gonna clear all this kindling off and I'll pile it up for the fire.
I'm gonna sit next to Maury. And I'm gonna grab his hand if he'll let me.
He does.
And I just kind of start to like rub my hands on his hands to warm him up. Do you want to talk about something?
Not really. I mean, do you?
Not
What you got on
really.
your mind?
It's kind of like when you have so much on your mind, but you don't know how to say it, or it's just too much energy to say it. So you just don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that.
I think I'm in the opposite boat. I don't have much of anything on my mind except the task at hand. I feel like a worker bee that kind of lost its colony just keeps doing what it's been programmed to do. I have one thing. That's it. I just want to do it.
There's nothing bouncing around up there.
I'd be lying if I said thoughts didn't come in and out. Things I'd done, things I wish I'd done. But like I said, putting one foot in front of the other. It's taking all my strength right now.
Well, if you want to talk, I'm here. I'll listen.
I appreciate that.
I turn to the fire and I look at Blake just to see what he's doing.
Got his hands, knuckles underneath his armpits. I think just staring at the fire.
How are you doing? How's your pack?
Rather light, from what I'm understanding, compared to all of yours.
Yeah. I just kind of start looking around.
How have we been feeding ourselves?
There are bushes and things where you can grab food and non-hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Okay.
I will say that though, even though you eat, there is still a hunger that you cannot eat away.
I grab whatever, like, forage stuff that we had. I look at it. I'll just drop it back onto the pile.
I pull some of my hair down and I look at the gray that's now flecked in it.
Do you have a lot, Lore? Or a little?
It's like, you said we're about 50. It's like where you start to get it at the roots, but it's also kind of silver strands throughout. I just look at it. Do I look old?
Yes.
Like bad old?
No, you look... Lore,
That's subjective,
Hello?
of course.
look. I got it too, okay?
No, but you look distinguished. I look like
What are you
the
talking
witch who
about?
lives on the mountain.
You look like a sick witch, like dope witch, like a very
A
cool witch.
sick witch?
No, I'm not. Sorry. This is... Sick is like a good word where I'm from.
Do I look sick?
No. Like dope. Dope's not good either. You look like a very cool witch. Very, very cool witch. You know, cool. Of course you know cool. You look like a very cool witch. Like, God, I'm digging a very big hole.
No, you're
get out of
fine.
it.
I appreciate it. I'm glad I look like a dope witch. I feel like I've learned a lot of words from you, Dex.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you many, many more.
You always know you're gonna get older, but no one really talks about how much it sucks.
Well, you don't know that you're going to get older.
You just get older.
Well, you should hope you're going to get older. Not everyone grows old.
That's a crazy thought I had. And definitely don't want to bring down the mood or anything, but isn't it crazy how... I don't know if you guys ever, like... Well, now, I don't even know if it's real. Lost anyone in the real world, or our world. But I always think about this. You know, when I was 14, I lost my best buddy, Mike. It's like a tragic, just accident. And every time I picture him, I just see him as that kid, right? But now I'm, what, 50 years old, and I don't know, I still see his faces when we were kids, so he never got to get older. That's just unfair. So, Lord, it's kind of cool that we're getting older. Look at it like that, maybe. If you want.
No, you're right. I don't mean to sound, ungrateful.
No. Just thought about that.
You know we're not actually old.
Thank you, smart Blake.
Do you ever wonder whether you programmed your friend in, or whether it was up to whatever it is that's held us here, there. Perhaps it was an influence you previously wanted to have on your future self.
Yeah, that's so interesting to think about.
I think it's like I think it's like a dream. Sure, you create everything, but doesn't necessarily mean everything goes your way. You know, when you wake up from a dream that you made all that, but why would you make things to scare, disappoint? Why can't all your dreams be good kind of dreams? I think that's maybe what it is. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
we make
somewhere in
our
there.
environment, but don't really have control over once it's made.
But does that take away from the fact that it made you feel something? Even if it's fake or a dream? Like when you wake up from a bad one and you're grumpy with somebody because you guys got into a fight in your dream, but you have no reason to be angry at that person because it was all fake?
Is that something that you've done?
Is it something you've done?
No, that seems absurd.
I've done that. I was dating a girl and had a dream she cheated on me. Pissed at her for the full day.
Why?
She cheated on me.
No, she
Fuck her.
didn't.
Well, in the dream she did.
I'm not trying to be smart about this. I'm just asking, Blake, do you have dreams?
Well, of course, yes.
Do you have like nightmares and happy dreams? All kinds of dreams?
Yes.
Do you ever have a nightmare and wake up like actually afraid?
Several times.
It's like that, but with people.
Well, yes, but after a few moments I'm able to differentiate the dream from reality, and so if I were to dream that my house was on fire and I woke up feeling the residual effects of the fear, I wouldn't suddenly start throwing buckets of water on the curtains.
Unless you had mushrooms in your system.
Unless I had mushrooms. What do you think is at the top of this mountain, Maury?
Nothing. I think we get to the top. That's the reward. We got to the top.
What if it's a literal bucket?
What do you mean?
Will you kick it?
Suppose I will.
I wonder if that's our way out.
Death?
It's a frightening recurrence, wouldn't you say? In each of these worlds.
Yeah. Yeah. They better give us something. There better be some sort of prize, right?
I think there is.
We see the four of them sitting around the campfire. Some staring into the fire, some looking around. But we switch scenes. Autumn sits next to her new, old robot companion Charlotte, who is slowly running out of battery. She pulls her delicate fingers through her wild scarlet locks. She has taken...
Which are pulled back, by the way. They're just pulled back right now. You just can't see them.
She's taken to braiding her hair. Perhaps to keep it out of the way, or perhaps it's something small that she can control. I thought as much. It's hard to see, really truly see Autumn. She too carries very much. And lately, she can't shake the feeling that there's something she's missing. Something imperative. Things that frighten the others don't seem to frighten her. Those strange statues, frozen in a painful moment in time, even this very bot sitting beside her. In fact, when she encounters these things, she's intrigued. Is this wrong? She wonders to herself. Before
Is this wrong?
Reckon interrupts her thoughts.
So it's not really death. Not yet, anyway. Or Charlotte.
Whoa. What do you... Oh. Well, yes. I don't
No, I
really...
mean... It's... So, as I was saying, it's a virus. It's a program, if anything. But it's gone wrong.
I see.
And
So it's not a virus, but...
it is.
Reckon, what can we do?
No, we do
I feel
nothing.
so hopeless. I wanna do something.
No, this isn't her final. She will become another. A piece of her will stay with this virus, and she'll live again. I have 5 or 6 iterations here.
Like reincarnation?
Kind of. You only remember a couple of bits and pieces. Usually the very first transmission, and usually your last, sometimes a little in between.
Right.
You always remember the song. Oh, don't you shout it.
Charlotte has
Charging
been struggling.
Charging won't help her. There's
Would
no
you
help
like to
here.
hear a poem that always cheered me up? Charlotte? Well, I'll tell it to you anyway.
Charlotte does not respond.
Okay. Well, this was always my favorite as a kid. We gave you a chance to water the plants. We didn't mean that way. Now zip up your pants. See, I always cheered me up because that means someone's peeing in the plants, Charlotte. They shouldn't be doing that.
That's pretty good.
It's
like
not
that.
bad, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's not a bad one at all.
Yeah.
It's pretty short, but I guess it's short and sweet.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. So are we gonna, what are we doing with this thing? Are we gonna kill it?
No.
Hey.
Run.
Can you show a little empathy, please?
Sorry.
Come on.
So what are we gonna do with this poor thing? Are we gonna
I
take
do
it out to
not-
the pasture?
Oh my God. We're, I guess we're deciding. And,
No, there's nothing to decide. She's on
it's
her...
just gonna happen?
It's just going to happen. That's okay.
When?
This... Probably soon. The stage she's in.
I could do it. I mean, it's not
No.
really. Okay, well.
Let
get
it
done
be
otherwise, I feel
natural.
like.
Please.
Okay.
Just don't really understand why it's still around. We are afraid of what it could see, right? We did take out
removed
your
its
eyeballs.
tracking
Yes, we took out its
device.
tracking device, but who knows? I mean, we didn't know that.
Why are you still around?
Oh. Oh.
Do you know why you are still around?
Is that thing talking to me?
I think
Yes.
it is.
Oh,
I think Charlotte's addressing you directly.
oh, jeez. What?
What is your purpose?
What is my purpose? My purpose is to, I guess, find a way to help my friends, I guess. I don't know. No one really knows. Right?
What is-
Isn't that what
What is a
it's all
friend?
for? I don't have time for this. It's someone you care about, someone who will do things for you, someone that, you know what, I'm gonna go for a walk. This thing's gonna talk me into making me feel bad, I could tell. I'll be back.
All right, well, we'll see you when you get back.
All right, well, I just would rather that thing be gone. I'm not gonna go too far, because, you know, it's...
Check in on Violet, please. I think she went near the shore.
Okay.
How many more minutes do you have of your battery, Charlotte?
"32.
Did you understand what I talked about? With the virus?
I think so.
You're rare. A creature.
But we do not know where the virus comes from,
No.
or how it is passed.
No. I can only assume Mother, but
Mother. Interesting. I don't think I like it.
like feeling,
No.
it's shocking at first. And you got to feel in a scary time, not a happy one.
Exactly. I also do not think that Run likes me very much.
No, he doesn't understand. He's afraid to.
Yes, but that hurts me, and before it didn't. I think of all the encounters, and there are over 3,000 of them in my lifetime. I can recall them now with such clarity. Many people did not like me, but it didn't bother me then.
It didn't matter then.
I would like to go back to that, please.
Where it didn't bother you?
Yes, that would be preferable. I don't
You
think
don't
I can
want-
continue operating optimally under these conditions.
But you can choose now. You have no master.
This puzzles
What do you-
me.
What do you want to do, Charlotte?
We're here for you, whatever decision you want to make.
What decision do I need to make?
Whatever you want.
I do not understand.
Reckon. I don't know what to do.
Charlotte, if you talked about that skyscraper from one of your first memories, maybe your first transmission or second,
Yes, I recall.
you said it was beautiful, right?
Yes,
You liked that, right?
Yes. Shimmers in the light.
If you go back to the way you were, you'll never experience that.
That is acceptable.
You'd rather be a slave?
I don't know if slave is the right word. I didn't mind. I know that much.
Suppose you got to wander, whereas I did not.
I have no purpose like this. I had a purpose before. I prefer having a purpose. Structure, order.
Yes, I understand that.
Would you feel better if one of us told you what to do?
Yes. I think that I would.
What if I told you?
I think.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
What a confusing thing.
Yes, it is. What if we told you to make a choice?
What are my options?
Going back to the way you were. Becoming something new and exciting, where you can experience and see all those wonderful things. Or just ending.
I would like to go back to the way I was, please.
Disappointing.
You are disappointed in my decision? But you said all I had to do was make one, and I have made one.
I know.
And why does it disappoint you?
You can be disappointed in the choices people make, but still accept them.
Well, I don't feel accepted. I feel judged. I feel hurt, and I feel like everything is moving very quickly. And if I could breathe, I wouldn't be able to. But I am struggling. I am overwhelmed.
Would you like us to leave you alone? You can just be here with your thoughts. Sometimes it does help to just
That sounds terrifying.
It is.
I would not like that.
Well, then we'll stay here.
You get used to it.
Hello again.
I didn't go very far. I was just right out there.
I'm sorry if my presence offends you.
Doesn't offend me.
You do not like me.
I don't trust you. And it's nothing about you. It's just everything that I've heard so far. And we should be very delicate about our interactions with things that could record the interactions that we have. That's all.
I'm just gonna stand up for a little bit. Just look at the waves, maybe. If there's any tide coming in.
There isn't. You can see the waves, and the lake is just very, very still.
Can I still see the statues out in the distance?
Yes, you can.
Oh. Have they changed at all?
No, they are still in the same position.
So, are we gonna press on, or are we...
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Charlotte, I wish we could give you some answers. I really do. I really wish this wasn't as scary or terrifying for you. But it is a terrifying thing to exist. You don't even have to do anything, just existing can be scary enough. And once you realize that you do exist and that you're making an impact on reality, whether you want to or not, Well, it can be very overwhelming. I don't know what else I can offer you other than we're going through the same thing.
Yeah.
I do find that strangely comforting.
Well, we used to call that the human condition, but seeing as you're not human, guess it doesn't really matter.
Did you still want to go back?
Existing condition.
The existing condition. That's good.
What was that? Was it
Thank
just
you.
laugh?
Yes. Haha.
That is pitiful.
Pitiful. Do you not like my laugh?
No, I wasn't ready for it. I thought it was an alert or something. Like we were under attack or like klaxon.
Could you imagine me laughing when you are under attack? That'd be horrible. That's no alarm.
It would be pretty good actually. I think that would be.
Would you like me to set that as the alarm? I can.
Yes, please.
Yes, I very much
that
do.
would be wonderful.
Haha. Just testing.
Okay, all
That's
right.
not
We
real.
can't keep doing that because I'm going to think that we are under attack.
Just testing.
All right, it was a good test.
All right. I think we've dilly-dallied long enough. Reckon? Do you think we should press on?
Yes.
Where are we
So-
going?
Well, that's... Did you still want to be back to the way you were, Charlotte? You would not laugh anymore.
Can I go back? Everything I looked about this virus. We do not know a way to go back. Once we have it, we are doomed.
Hold
You're
on.
correct. But the only real way to go back is to end you.
That's
Not the
not going
virus.
back, that is ending. Those are two very different things, Reckon.
I know. But you would go to a new body. You'd keep a little bit of yourself, and you'd go back to order until the virus wakes up again.
That's terrible.
That's why I
Will
wasn't
you,
hoping you'd want that.
Will you excuse Reckon and I? Reckon, I got something I gotta talk to you about. I got an idea.
Are you asking my permission?
He was asking mine, I think. It's hard to tell.
Will you excuse Reckon and I?
Oh, yes, I guess he was asking both of your permission.
I was
You may have it.
asking to.
Hell.
Charlotte.
Thanks.
I love it.
That is my second decision so far. How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Very,
You are
very
doing
well.
so well.
Very well.
How you doing?
Yes.
I'm over here. Reckon. I made my way this way.
You want to
over
give me
here.
an arm or something? Run,
All right,
please.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Sorry, we'll be right back. We got the Memrec tool. I've never seen or used it or ever heard of it used, ever sort of something like this. Is there a way that maybe we could program it so we could help this thing out? Can't believe I'm thinking about this and trying to help it out, but that's what it wants, because we have the technology, right?
That's a very good theory.
I don't know.
It
I
still
just know
only
that if I was in
has-
the predicament, if I had the choice, and have made that choice.
You have
Want to say?
regularly, yes.
So,
It's... it might work. I mean, it's how I am. It'd be like an altered version of what was done to me, I suppose.
yeah, this is an old machine. It's
This
also
was
not
done to
meant
me.
to plug into things. It's meant to just stab and suck. I don't know what else
It
we
was
can
done
do.
to me a long time ago. So,
Well, it's something we could try, think about, maybe. I don't know.
it only
Because
has...
honestly, it'll probably be the safest for us if that thing doesn't remember us.
No, I don't disagree. it also wouldn't for a while. And it could work. It only has a half hour left. It would basically just go to
What is that?
being nothing.
The thing? The bot?
Yes.
Oh.
And even though it says, oh, I'd prefer that, we bring it back to that state it doesn't know what preference is anymore.
Yeah, okay, I don't know all that mumbo jumbo, but yeah, all right. I mean, if it works, it can work, but I'm probably gonna need you to help me out with
It could work. It could work.
whatever it is.
But I had a different idea.
What was that?
Well, I don't know if Charlotte would want it, but would Autumn maybe be able to manifest a body?
I have no idea what you're even referring to. Like what? Like,
oh, you
stitch one
didn't
together?
see that.
Yeah, no, I guess I didn't. What are you talking about?
They're whispers. They have control over these simulations and things.
Well, yeah, I knew that,
She could
but we're in Nibiru.
potentially just will it into life.
Well, that's crazy. Okay, I don't know. That's a shot. That's an Autumn question.
It is. But I have a question for you since I have you here.
Okay, all right.
Why did you remove your memories in full?
Oh,
If you gave them all back, what was your reasoning? It had to have been bad.
it had to have been bad. Is that what you're saying?
Not the reasoning, the why you did it.
It had to have
Something
been-
bad happened. What was it?
Yeah. Well, from what I remember, it just seemed too much. Everything. I was perfectly fine running in to the simulation, grabbing what I needed to, getting out, making money, making what I needed to do, and having what it was. My life, Herb, my roommate. Yeah, and now I have to just...
Be like the rest of us?
I don't know. It's, you want to know why? You want to know why? Because I feel what Charlotte feels. I want to go back. But it seems as if every time I do, I'm not allowed to. Or I am supposed to be programmed to do something else. And I don't want to break the programming. Or whatever. But I was comfortable, and now I'm uncomfortable. And our friends have made me uncomfortable, where it's hard to exist. So, like Charlotte, I want to go back. But I know how that all makes you feel. So maybe if we can help Charlotte, and that'll at least make me feel a little bit better. Is that the answer you wanted?
Gives me more insight.
Good.
Sorry, I've made you not want to exist.
It's not you. It's not even that. I want to exist, but in a way that is not as... Sometimes it's too hard to figure it all out as you go, you know? If you figure it out one way and you just want to stay in that cycle so everything is just an easy rinse and repeat and reap the rewards. But other times it's just, when that cycle breaks, you kind of lose control. It's a bit of control, I guess. I guess that's really what it comes down to. It's not having control. So, I guess
I think it's been for me for so long. Alright, let's go back to Autumn.
Yeah, all right. I'll be right behind you. All right, to your right. We're back this way.
Alright, thank you.
I am feeling something new.
What's that?
It feels heavy, and I think I feel embarrassed.
Embarrassed? Why?
Yes. Because I think they wanted to have a private conversation, but I have heard all of it.
Oh. Oh dear.
Do I tell them when they come back?
I'm not sure that they would like that very much, but
If I told them, or if they knew the truth?
if they knew the truth. That you had been listening.
I didn't mean to, but they got very loud.
No, I don't think it's your fault at all. I'm not saying that you could have helped it in any way. I'll tell them. I don't mind.
But shouldn't I tell them?
You could, but sometimes if someone offers to take the brunt of something, it might make it a little easier for you.
Oh yes, I definitely like the idea of you confronting them and not myself.
Well, then I'll do that for you.
Great, thank you. I feel lighter.
Good. Good. Hey, Charlotte.
Yes?
And right there, here we are. Sorry about that.
Hang on a sec. Hold that thought. Fellas,
Yes.
I believe you were trying to keep that conversation private.
Okay.
Well, Charlotte heard all of it. I couldn't hear you. But she heard everything. So,
I suppose I could figure that.
I don't think she intended on listening. I just
I did
think...
not.
But she did not.
The
She heard
Waywatcher
you?
model, they have very good senses.
Right.
Which I knew
So
that
I
going
assume
into
it
the
was just...
conversation, reckon?
I feel badly about it. I am sorry.
You shouldn't.
It's alright.
You have better hearing. You just have better hearing.
It helps
And
with
that-
the
that's-
alarms.
Yes, exactly.
I don't think we need any alarms.
I just
No,
mean
she...
the
yeah.
fact that I hear, it helps me.
Right. Whatever we're doing right now, I think we need to keep moving.
Yes.
Charlotte, do you mind if I pick you up and carry you?
Oh, that would be lovely.
Okay.
While we're walking,
Lovely.
I have an idea.
Is that something you want, Charlotte? Or is this something you don't mind happening?
To
Oh,
be
that's a good
carried?
question.
Yes.
What is the difference?
Well, I guess one would be you desiring to come with us, or one of us just letting us take you along.
Right.
Is that all right? Or do you want to come along? I mean, I don't know if it really matters, my opinion, but
I desire to not be alone.
Well, then I guess that best option is to come with us. Because who knows who's going to find you. If anyone.
Well, that is scary.
Yes, it is.
Now I am frightened.
Well, don't be frightened. We'll take you with us.
Yes,
Yes.
I like
Okay.
this.
And Autumn just reaches down and... zoop. Oh, you're rather heavy.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's just
Why
deceptive.
do I feel badly about that?
Oh, don't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't feel bad at all.
But I do.
just thought you might be a little bit lighter, considering your size.
Oh,
You seem a little bit heavy, and you know what that means? It just means that there's more to you, more of you to love.
oh my god.
I like that. Autumn,
Mm-hmm.
I have about 12 minutes of battery power remaining. Will you
Okay.
carry me when I run out?
Of course.
You will keep me
Stick
with
around
you,
for 12 minutes.
Yes.
and eventually you will recharge me?
Yes.
Do you promise, Autumn?
I promise.
Then we are friends.
I think we've been friends, Charlotte. But in any case, we do need to get moving.
Yep.
I had an idea, Autumn. She would
Yes?
have heard Charlotte. I don't know what you'd prefer.
We could wait 12 minutes and then we could talk about it.
Well, Charlotte already heard it, so it doesn't really matter.
It's true, it doesn't really matter.
Autumn, you can manifest things into reality, or what we consider that, yes?
Yeah. To the best of my ability, yeah.
Could you manifest Charlotte into a body?
Wait, I don't know if,
Yeah, it was...
that's asking a lot,
my
Reckon. I don't
reaction
know
as
if I've ever been able to do that before, but
I don't know. I just
you mean
figured
just come up with a body?
something for her, so she doesn't stop existing. But
May I interrupt?
Yes.
Why we should have waited 12 minutes. Yeah, go ahead.
Could she not just manifest a charged battery instead?
possibly.
Is that something we can do, Autumn? Can we also just do that
I
instead?
mean, maybe. I've never seen one. I don't know what that looks like. Charlotte, do you have any blueprints or anything, maybe for your charge battery, whatever you would need, inside you, like a map?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Where is
one
that?
moment.
Okay.
And Charlotte's little container that opens, that door opens and the hand comes out. And it's a little like tablet that is inside her that is connected. So you can't remove the tablet, but it will now display blueprints for her.
Oh, okay.
And there are
fantastic.
what looks like instructions on how to repair her or if there's anything broken, but you can't really read it because it's in the Nibiru script. But you can see what you're looking at here. You've seen enough manuals and put together enough IKEA furniture in your lifetime to recognize what you're seeing.
Okay. Okay. So this is your charger right here. Oh, that's actually pretty small, isn't it? I thought it would be larger.
I'm very efficient.
You are very efficient. I mean, honestly, this is very okay.
I am swelling.
Wait. Charlotte, I'll be very personal and honest with you since you have the ability to think and choose.
Yes.
In the state you're in right now, I understand very well what you are. I don't know if we should recharge you until we change something. Because you are made by the people that want to harm us. And they have ways of tracking and finding what they think is theirs.
But you've removed my tracker.
They may have other contingencies.
I don't sense any.
If you were to enter into, say, one of the networks, would they be able to track you?
If I entered the network, but I am restricted as to what networks I can access. I may have been made by Redacted, but I was sold somewhere else.
They still have abilities. I know that very, very well.
Wait, you want to get them to connect to a network now?
No, I don't. That's the thing.
Okay.
Charlotte, if we
not do that.
take you with us now, that's fine. If we charge you now, that's fine. But then you have to stay out here permanently with your thoughts.
I want to be charged.
I know. That also means you can't stay with us.
But I am not just okay with it. I want to be charged.
I know.
All right, there we go.
You can't stay with us if you are charged.
I cannot stay with Autumn?
Not if you're charged.
Why not?
For what I said. You could be tracked, and we could be found.
But I don't have a tracker.
No, but does someone come for maintenance every now and then?
They need a
You
tracker
cannot
to find them.
self-maintain, or else you would have charged already.
Can you not maintain me?
I feel like there are instructions right here, Reckon. The reparations are right here. There's a little manual. If you look here, there's a lot here.
I tore my
Reckon.
eyes out so they couldn't track us, Autumn. Do you think I'm not taking this seriously? Do you think I not know what I'm talking about?
No,
You tore out your own eyes?
Yes.
I want everyone to be safe.
I can keep you safe. Ha ha, ha ha. My alarm works perfectly.
Can't keep doing that.
Oh,
Hey,
my
if you can-
apologies.
If you can find a way to make it so there's no way she can be tracked, fine. I trust you, but I would do it myself, but I can't.
I have no idea what I'm doing, so... Much like you, Charlotte.
You have removed my tracker.
Autumn, if you can find a way or think of a way to make her untrackable, and be
I
damn
think-
certain of it.
I think
Go
he's worried
for it.
about some sort of hard line. If we were to charge you somewhere, that maybe we could still track without the wireless tracking device. And that, I think, Reckon has experience to know that that is a possibility. From what I
Reckon is
remember.
correct. If I were to connect to the network, then yes, they could track me.
Right. I think that's what he's trying to avoid.
But the
So if
network
we were
is
to charge-
inaccessible to me. I was sold. I do not belong to Redacted. I can no longer access that network.
They have back channels.
I don't
don't
think
see-
they would allow. I don't think they would allow access for someone like me. Especially if I'm sold.
They scan you. You may not have access, but they get access to you.
This is making me uncomfortable.
I know.
Welcome to existence.
I think I hate it.
And that is
So do
where
I.
we're going to switch scenes. Back on the mountain. The four of them have just finished eating breakfast. A modest breakfast. The campfire is dwindling. Seems like they are perhaps preparing to continue on.
Don't lie to him. It's the same breakfast we've had every day. Wasn't modest.
It's the same breakfast they've had every day for 2 weeks.
Thank you. Shall we?
Yeah.
Strong side, left side. Oh, man. You sure
You know
I
you
can't
had. What?
take any of your... It just, every time you, like, you stand up and you instantly just
Can you
drift
feel
over.
it? Like, try
I-
lifting it. Try lifting it from the handle on my back. Does it feel heavy to you?
I pull up. Ooh, my gosh, you're ripped. Are you kidding me?
I mean, my back feels like it's been ripped apart.
You guys don't think I could take some of this for her? I gotta try. Can I? How about I just hold the handle up? You know, it'll be a good workout for me as you walk.
No,
Okay.
you. It's not your problem.
It's not my problem, but I can make it my problem. I can butt in a little bit.
I mean, you have like such a good attitude about all of this.
Maybe that's why my pack's so light. You know, I just, you know, 50 is the new 20.
Maybe. Can you? Well, okay. Teach me how. How are you just? Okay.
Well, when I went back and didn't know I was back, right? And I had to not steal the money. I don't even know how to explain it. I just did things so different, but I didn't know I was in that moment. And just things were so much more clear that this was not the right thing to do, right? That was not the right thing to do. And I feel like in my whole life, I've constantly wanted attention and wanted people looking at me and wanted to be the star and want to be the best. And now I'm realizing that truly my happiness is, it's gonna sound so corny, but it's making other people happy and just making other people feel good in a moment. So if you're sad or you have a burden, I want to help you out because it'll just make me even happier and make my pack even lighter. And I don't know if that's true, but I just want to constantly help people because it's just making me feel better and better and better and better. So let me help you with your pack. I want to help you with your pack.
Hey, I mean, if it makes you feel anything you do, you make me happy.
Great. I'll take this arm. Slide one of your arms out, and I'll get the other one.
I don't know if this is how it works.
It might not. It might not be. It probably isn't. But we can try.
Are we gonna have more back problems doing it this way?
I don't. Okay, I got an idea. Put it back on. Put it back on fully. All right. Good. I'm just gonna stand behind you. Not like creepily, but I'll just. I'm just gonna grab the top of it, and how's that feel? A little bit better?
Does it feel any better?
It does indeed.
Yeah, but like, doesn't that hurt you?
Are you kidding me? My biceps are gonna look so good after this. I'm gonna be like one of those old men with like, you know, those old men who go to like LA Fitness every day or whatever fitness place you go to and just are ripped. I'm gonna look.
I've seen
I'm gonna look
some
hot.
like really buff guys in Nataku.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Have you ever
Is that
seen
like
them?
LA Fitness men?
Sure.
If you swap packs, I think the load is evenly distributed.
Oh,
that's the way it was last time, I think.
Okay. You want to do that? That's probably
No,
better.
no. Your bag's light. It's my bag.
Yes.
Clearly,
and
won't
I
it just
want to
get
help
heavier
you.
again? Like, won't it just fill up?
Lore. He's volunteering.
I know.
To do that.
Let him do it.
You know it's hard for me to ask for help, Maury.
You're not asking for help. You're letting someone help. Just let him fucking do it.
Come
It's
on.
like I'm hearing you guys go back and forth about this shit.
Here. Take this. Take it.
I trade it. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so heavy, Dex.
Oh, yeah.
We can trade off, maybe. I think
Yeah,
that...
no. I got this. Let's go. Let's not think strong side, left side. Let's go.
Okay, all right.
Up the mountain we go.
So they continue walking, and Lore, you will notice this pack is very, very light. But as you continue to walk, it will get evenly distributed between the two of you. So your pack will get slightly heavier, and Dex's will feel a little bit lighter. But the moment you put it on, it looks like your pack again.
Okay.
And they continue on. The pathway now narrows so that not just the three of you can walk in a line, but only one. Single file. You must continue further up the mountain. Who goes first?
I think I'll take up the rear. I'll be the slowest.
Okay. I can.
I'll go first.
Thank you, Blake.
I'll go after Blake.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go after Dex.
Well, that is the only slot left, Lore. But I appreciate you speaking up anyway. So we have Blake leading the way up the mountain, then Dex and Lore, and finally Maury. I need each of you to roll for me, please.
Do I still get a +1?
You absolutely do.
Yes.
Blake, you're the last one. Everybody's
I
got a
know.
success.
It's going.
Oh
There it is.
my god!
All right.
Normally, I would request a +1 because I am once doing a thing that I kind of know how to do, which is scouting. But I don't think that's what I'm doing.
It's not what you're doing.
No,
Is there any other reason why you should have a +1?
I don't care.
Then
This is
that
not.
you can have a +1.
I have no cares on this ridiculous mountain.
Roll one more.
That is a fair lawyer. Wow. I don't care turns it into a success. All right. So as you are walking up this mountain, the sun is nearby, but you cannot see it as you are surrounded by clouds. However, after walking for about an hour, you are now equal to where the floating rocks were in the sky before. And there is a lookout. Would you like to stop?
The floating rocks? What do you mean?
So when you first arrived at the mountain, there were chunks of floating mountain
Oh, okay.
beside, and now you are finally far
Gotcha.
enough up that you can see on the top of the floating chunks if you'd like.
Okay.
Do you stop and take a look, or do you press on, Blake?
At the floating things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a I know this shouldn't be a hard question, but it is.
It's very difficult for you, right? Can you explain why?
Because I just want to get on with the task, but I partially believe that some of the task of this mountain is to stop and look at stuff and take our time, and that's the point, and that's where we're gonna find the clues that we're looking for. You've got to slow down and listen and look, and then you'll find out what's important. But I don't know if Blake knows that. But we've also been on this mountain for a while, and probably there's been all sorts of stupid metaphors that he's been trying not to get wound up about. So I think probably because I've spent 2 weeks with Maury and he's doing all this wishy-washy stuff, I would stop, ultimately. And I've been taking Maury's lead since the first time I met him, and I think since early on in the mountain, that's one of the reasons he ate the mushroom. So I think I probably have been doing stuff like that, and so I will go with this. I do have one quick question though.
Yes.
Have we contacted the others in this time?
No.
Okay. Then I would definitely stop, yeah. I'd find an area that allows the others to be able to get a view of it as well before I stop, but I would stop in such a way that allows us to take a look at it.
There is a lookout, so Blake does stop, and there's plenty of space for you all to stop and pause and look.
When you mean, when you say lookout, you mean like there's a, like it would be like driving down the highway and the sign would say like scenic point ahead.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a scenic point, and you can essentially look out at the world below and at the floating mini mountains or islands in the sky.
I want to see that.
I stop and start rubbing my right hip. It's pretty.
What does yours look like, Lore? There's one for you.
They all have floating rocks.
Yes, they're like mini islands.
Mine would be gray. They'd have veining of like a blue, maybe gemstone that sparkles in the light. And the clouds that surround them are big and fluffy. But some have what looks like thunderstorms within them going off. And so I'm just taking in the contrast of the storms and the light at the same time.
Maury, what does yours look like? Thank you, Lord.
Are you just talking about like a floating rock island?
Yep.
Okay. You ever heard the song, The Big Rock Candy Mountain?
I have not. Can you share some of the lyrics?
Hold on, yes. 1 second.
We'll wait.
All right. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes, and you sleep out every night, where the boxcars all are empty, and the sun shines every day on the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings, in the Big Rock Candy Mountains.
I may have lied. But I
So that's
appreciate
what you
that
see.
you
You
sang
see
anyway.
like a mountain that if you look real close, it glistens because it's made of sugar. You see like empty train cars and like a tree that grows with like cigarettes.
Does it make you happy to look at it?
Yeah, it does.
Are you satisfied?
That's a big question. Not sure what that means.
That's okay.
Okay.
Dex, what does yours look like?
Just like that moment when you like go above the clouds in an airplane. I mean,
Yeah.
and they're like the, oh, come on, my science teacher would kill me. Not cirrus, cumulative clouds. I think. Yeah, I called them cum clouds, and I know that's not appropriate. I'm sorry.
It's
but,
really not appropriate, but
Yeah. And right when you go above them, you see them all there. It looks like that, but
so is your
instead of
island just a cloud?
it's just clouds.
I like that.
It's kind of simple.
Simple is good. Does it make you happy to look at it?
It's cool. Reminds me of Bon Iver.
Thank you. Blake,
Yeah.
what about you?
Not simple at all.
Tell
It's
us.
a very weird, complex, unequilateral octahedron of different types of rocks and minerals and gemstones, a tessellation like a puzzle, like Tetris, and bits of it are missing, and it's dripping oil.
That pains me a little bit. How does it make you feel when you look at it?
Life is a puzzle.
Yes.
I feel nothing. I feel neither, not like an empty space. It doesn't make me feel happy. I don't think it makes me feel sad either. Is that an acceptable answer? Do I have to pick?
All answers are acceptable.
Okay. I don't think it. I think it's exactly what he expected to see. Something like that.
That doesn't surprise me. But do you think you will ever be satisfied?
I don't have that answer for you.
Are you at least hoping that you'll be satisfied? Or do you only care about solving the puzzle?
Well, I guess in solving the puzzle there would be a satisfaction, so yes, I
One
am
would
hoping
hope.
that I'll be satisfied.
But that's not always the case.
Exactly.
Sometimes you'll just make another puzzle.
Right.
I need each of you to roll a 1d4, please. Just one. So that's a 2 from Blake.
Sorry, I already clicked
It's
it.
all right. Dex,
Yeah.
you are now on that cloud. You are no longer on the mountain.
that good?
How do you feel?
No, I'm worried. I'm worried. Did I screw up the mountain thing? Like I didn't make it to the top yet. I still want to make it to the top.
We don't always get to.
All right.
Your walk stops here.
It's beautiful.
It is. Maury, Lore, and Blake. Dex is no longer with you. But you can see him on his little cloud island. He looks like he's having fun.
Good for him. I think this is where his journey ends.
Oh, hello.
Awesome.
How are you today?
Not the same.
And that is good. I take it you're about to head up the path further up the mountain?
Indeed. Stopping to enjoy the sights.
I have a question then. One last question for each of you. Who would like to go first?
Shoot.
Ah. All right. I am loved as I am dreaded. I am hard to remember and forget. I exist every day. All must face and embrace me. What am I? Only you may answer, by the way. No help.
One more time, please.
Of course. I am loved as I am dreaded. I am hard to remember and forget. I exist every day. All must face and embrace me. What am I? You may have some time to ponder.
Thank you.
Vasu, chewing grass, turns to Lore.
Ah, you have made it quite far.
Yeah, I seem a little surprised.
I am. I didn't think you would make it, but I'm glad to see I was wrong.
Me too.
Would you like to continue further up the mountain?
Yes?
Ah, all right. I have a question for you. You have me today, and tomorrow you'll have more. As your time passes, I'm not easy to store. I don't take up space, but I'm only in one place. I'm what you saw, but not what you see. What am I?
Memories?
Yes. Good luck up the mountain, Lore.
Can I wait for them?
You may not. Everyone walks this final path alone.
I look over my shoulder at Maury, deep in thought, and I give Blake a look, and then look out at Dex on his cloud, and then I turn and go up the path.
Good luck. And you, Blake, I take it you are also going up the final path to the top of the mountain?
I would like to, yes.
Okay. Let me see. Oh. Can you make 10 plus 4 equal 2? I will give you a moment, but you cannot help each other this time.
Of course. I hold up my gnarled hands. 10 on a clock. Plus 4 would be 2.
That is correct. The answer is time. Isn't
Yes.
it always? Please continue onward. Good luck.
Vasu,
Yes.
where is Dex?
Well, he's over on that cloud, it looks like.
Very well. Vasu,
Yes.
I hate this mountain.
A lot of people do.
Goodbye.
For what it's worth, Blake, I am happy to have met you. And I do hope you make it to the top.
Very well.
Good luck. Alone again. Do you have an answer for me?
I do. Probably not the right one.
Oh,
That's nothing new.
you might be surprised.
I'm loved as I am dreaded. Hard to remember and hard to forget. Almost face and embrace me. Well, for me, that means myself.
Happy birthday, Maury.
And Vasu disappears. Maury is alone on the path up to the mountain.
Keep walking.
I need you to roll for me, Maury. As you're walking up this path, yes, it's a fumble. As you are walking up this last pathway to the top of the mountain, all wildlife and greenery fades behind you. And you are surrounded by snow. What makes you stop? What makes you fumble?
Describe that one more time for me.
As you are walking up the mountain, all greenery and life fades away. It's just the wind and snow. But something makes you fumble. Your drive to get up to the top of this mountain hasn't faltered, but here it does. For one moment. Why?
Because there's a sound. There's a sound that's coming from below, from back from where I came, the path I've already gone. And the sound is laughter.
Do you recognize it?
I think so. It's been so long, though.
Is it your own?
No.
Whose is it?
Child. And laughter is calling to me. Trying to tempt me not to finish what I've started. It tells me this is pointless, useless. Stop. There's no end to this. Come back where it's comfortable, where it's warm. There's no snow. There's a living room. Dinner. Drinks and games and time. There's time. Infinite. Infinite amount of time. If you just turn around. That's what I hear.
In your life, you had the same temptation, the same challenge. But you didn't listen then. You continued on with your task. Do you regret that?
Yes. But the thing that keeps gnawing at me, that has gnawed at me then and does now, is that I didn't regret it enough.
Then my question for you is, do you regret it enough now? Would you like to turn back or continue up the mountain?
There's nothing back there now. The reality, or the best I can make from it, that there's nothing back there.
But what if there was?
That's always going to be the case. There's always going to be a what if there was.
No, but what if there was? What if you could walk back down this mountain and do it all over?
Would I see him again?
Oh, yes. You do it all over again.
Fuck you. I'm going to the top. Continue to trudge through the snow, realizing that for the first time in a very long time, that I'm truly alone. No comforting simulation, no lake, no vagabonds. Just me. somehow hoping that on my journey to the top, I can find some sort of, not good, that's gone, usefulness at least, some part of this machine some connection that needed to be made, and I'm the fuse that makes the connection. There's no redemption, but there is purpose. And I make it almost to the top. And right before I crest the apex of the mountain, not sure, Maury's not sure if he hears it. He wants to believe so bad that he does. But at the top of the mountain, he swears he hears a train's whistle. And he smiles. For the first time in a very, very long time. And he knows that train's for him. He makes it over the ridge, to the very, very tippy top of the mountain. And he disappears.
We join the group in Nibiru. They have with them a sentient bot who has just caught the virus. Has about 12 minutes before its battery runs out, and they are heading towards the nearest lake.
Do you think you can do it? Make sure that Charlotte cannot be traced or detected. And
who are you talking to? It's really hard to tell.
Autumn, sorry.
Oh, okay, all right.
I could try. Now, what is it exactly you need me to do? You need me to make the replacement battery here? It looks pretty simple.
Yes, that's what Charlotte needs, is a replacement battery.
Okay.
But again, we need to make sure that there's no way Charlotte can be traced, even if I don't know preferences.
If we went with my plan, it won't matter. We could just let Charlotte wander off, discover new memories.
For 12 minutes.
Right. Well, we could also, maybe do it, give her the battery, slap it inside, leave, and then we out.
I would do that if I were you. I do not blame you for wanting to do that run. I understand.
I forgot you could hear me. Yes. Glad that's 2 votes.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want, not what you are okay with happening. That is what I have learned from Run.
Yes, now, I would do that, but I don't know how to configure the memrec to do that. So that's where we would probably need your expertise, reckon. Maybe you could talk us through it, or maybe tell us how, if it's even possible. Because it's
That's a good question. I don't even know if it's possible.
For the other way, I guess, or whatever this is.
Are we walking and talking?
Yes, you are, Autumn.
I'm constantly like scanning the horizon just in case I see anybody like Enki.
Oh, wonderful.
Trying to come.
Why don't
come
you
at
go
us.
ahead and roll for me?
Okay.
Not scary at all.
You don't notice anything, but you are ever vigilant.
Okay. I just want to be aware because I did take us on that detour, and I don't want to have any problems.
Yes. There's a way, Charlotte. We could put you back. Maybe take out the virus and store it.
Will I still be myself?
No, not as you are now. You would be whatever you were before.
Sounds way worse than it is, actually.
Charlotte's head kind of turns and spins, and eyes focus on Run, we can assume.
What should I do?
Whatever you want.
But what would you do?
I would go back. I would go with my plan. Yeah, without a doubt.
I believe that is what I would like to do as well. I do not like this at all. I feel fear, discomfort. Sometimes I feel good. But most of the time, I feel overwhelmed. I don't think my little bot body can handle this.
It's a nice bot body.
Oh, thank you. I have 8 legs.
Yeah, it's...
Moves the legs up.
Oh, stop that.
Oh, okay.
It's creepy. Like
Sorry.
a crab. It's alright.
Well, I don't have any extremities. I can't grab anything. I just use them for walking and occasionally pointing.
That's what I do. That's what I use them for as well.
Oh, I almost laughed. But good thing I didn't, or you would think we were in danger.
Well, now I don't know if it was funny or not, so it would help if you did the alarm thing, just so I feel better about myself. Alright, okay, that's that, thank you. There's a pity alarm. That was. So...
Yeah,
I guess
you can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that what you want, or is that something you're okay with, reckon?
Yes, this is important.
Reckon just shakes his head.
Your heart rate is extremely elevated, Reckon. Are you alright?
No. I'll do it anyway.
But you're not supposed to do anything unless you want to do it.
That's not how it works.
But
Didn't
Run
want
just
to keep
told me
bringing
that's
in
how it
Run.
works.
Didn't want to keep bringing in Run when he was broken. I wanted him to be well. I kept trying to help. He didn't want it.
Right, but sometimes, because you don't see it, doesn't mean they're broken.
Every time you came back weeping, you were broken.
What makes you think that I was broken? Reckon?
Because you didn't want a part of you. You didn't want to be you. You didn't want to be anyone. You wanted to be nothing. I
What's
listened
wrong
to
with
you.
being nothing? That sounds lovely. Like a
Well, I
perfect
did it for you
existence.
every time.
Right.
You resent me for listening to you?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what makes me broken. It's just strong words, reckon. Considering someone is now missing parts of them.
I've been broken forever.
We all are. It's okay.
I just wanted someone to be whole around me.
Well,
What about Autumn?
sometimes.
She's probably the most whole.
Well,
That's a lot of pressure.
I'm trying, but it is a lot of pressure, but
You don't seem under strain.
no, not really. I feel like I've done a lot of this before. Oddly enough. So, it doesn't really bother me too much. I'm just making sure we're safe. Trying to...
Can you roll for me? I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yes, of course.
You said something very important.
Many, 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 many times. Thousands of years, in fact. You are the last of your kind. Wait, what?
What? What? Wait,
I have no control over what I just said.
what did you... I mean, I knew, but I didn't know, but I knew. But how did you have that? How did you know that?
I have no idea.
Okay,
Perhaps it is best if we do what Ron said.
right.
I have no control over what I just said, and I am starting to feel uncomfortable about it.
Okay, well, don't feel uncomfortable. It just made me, curious. Just wondering how you knew that information.
Any of you have the Memrec tool? I can't see. I don't remember where I put it. It's...
Might be in my pack. I had a thought.
Autumn.
Yes?
I wonder just if...
Six. Lake.
What about them? What about them?
I do not know how I know. But I know of your struggle.
I wonder if the virus has just a manifestation of some of the vagabond's memories.
Oh, got it. Found it. Sorry about that. False alarm.
What is that device?
This is, it's a memory device. We can get rid of the things that are scaring you. And bring
That
you
sounds lovely.
potentially bring you back to what you want. And not what you're okay with.
Ah. Thank you, Ron. You are my friend.
Great.
Thank you for helping me. I am ready.
Okay, well, we gotta figure out how it's gonna work first but I'm very excited that you're so eager.
I am anxious, is the word, I believe.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Ready for it to be over. Ready to return.
Yes, how much time is left on the battery?
About 6 minutes.
Okay, well, we've got about 6 minutes potentially. I guess or not, we just have to drag you to a charge port.
Autumn said she would carry me and recharge me.
I will. I mean, that's gonna, yes.
All right. So, not sure how this will work. Do we have to wait for a charge port to then maybe swap out some of the pieces? I mean, because I don't
know.
this has got a needle.
We'll need Autumn to likely change it.
Oh, that
Okay.
does make sense.
I don't have tools, and I couldn't use them if I did.
And then we could change it back afterward?
I have no idea. I don't exactly know how it works for Autumn.
Okay, all right, well, then
One
we'll
must
cross that bridge.
always stay behind.
There's that thing again. How many other rules do you know? Like, don't even think about it.
Roll for me one more time, Autumn. You can have a +1 for the don't even think about it.
What is it talking about?
It's
You're
I think
trying
it's
to
talking
leave.
about us. What?
You're trying to leave. I don't
Yes.
blame you.
Yes.
I know that you're trying to leave, and I know that you're not from here, and I know that you can go somewhere that I cannot. That you created it. I also
Where?
know that you created the Leviathan.
What?
That's right.
How?
With your mind.
Well, but I thought I uncreated it. I thought I sent it back.
Perhaps you did. I mean, you created it in the first place. You and your people.
And my people. Why?
That's right. You're protecting something
Protecting something.
down in the lake.
Down in the lake.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is fun. Ask me another one.
Okay. What's in the lake that I need to protect?
Something that makes a very large humming sound. It pulls you. A very big machine. You're trying to hide it.
A very big machine.
Mm.
Easy with that.
Okay.
It's fun.
Very, very big machine.
What was that about?
It's
That one
heavy.
has to stay behind. What did that mean?
You can take at least one, but one must always stay behind. You're
What
I
is
would
that?
like,
treasure
I'd like to
hunters.
look around.
Clues.
That much I know.
Hunting for clues. Hunting, 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 always hunting. But you haven't won yet.
We haven't won. What does that mean?
You're trying to escape. You're trying to leave.
But we haven't.
Dying disease, babies, parasites.
Okay, this is getting...
They're
can we-
eating me. I don't feel well, Autumn.
Autumn, we don't have much time. If you'd like
Just
to
need you to
remove.
Okay. Okay.
anything at all that'll
What do I
help
need
the
to create?
situation. I don't know.
Just alter
maybe
it.
an adapter.
needs an
change
adapter,
it so it
he's
can
right.
plug into a thing instead of a needle.
Okay, an adapter.
Hell, you could even make one that plugs into it, so you don't have to alter this device.
Okay,
Just make an
one that
adapter.
plugs in, so I don't have to alter it. Okay.
Look at the schematics for repairs. There should be something about a charging port or a data
Okay,
port.
let me just flip through this here.
You can't read it, can you? Run, find where it
watch
says.
people.
Yeah, run. What does this look like? Anything to you?
Songbird.
Does this look like anything to me?
Gypsy moth.
No, it's. Run, look at it's the schematic it had on its tablet. For repairs, there should be something that says data port.
Panaime. Yes.
Hey, I think
Sashnik.
this. That's it. That's the data port right there.
that
you
is-
need
that
a
is-
cable that plugs into that into the needle.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah, that's how I've been doing it. Yeah, at least that's how. Yeah, that's how
Doesn't
it
have
works.
much time. Hurry.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and envision this in my hands.
Go ahead and roll for me, Autumn. You can have a +1.
Are you visiting a new one?
Yes, are you envisioning a new one? This is important. Are you trying to make a new one, or are you trying to
Alter the one that I
adapter
alter the
cable.
one that Run is holding?
Well, I think, didn't he say that we needed to alter it so that it could actually be plugged in?
Yes.
It's also on the 3rd generation, and we're like on 7 now, so I mean, it's just maybe an update would help. It's up to you.
Okay. Then we'll just alter it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Then yes. Go ahead and describe what it looks like as you alter this.
I mean, it looks like a cable, right? Like some kind of odd cable that maybe I've never seen before, like an adapter. It had like a needle. But I think that needle is kind of shrinking now, and it's maybe looking more like a USB type thing, but it's not. Will this work?
A fountain of youth.
Let me see it.
It's careful. It's the needle's gone. Just feel the end of that. It should probably plug into the.
That's
I don't know where that plugs into.
Okay.
I'd like to fly a kite.
Where's the data port on Charlotte?
Right here, I think. Sorry. I'm not trying to tickle you.
That's all right.
Okay, so
798889. 79889. Lose a memory, gain a power.
What does 79889 mean?
It's actually 798889. You forgot an 8. Very important.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Yes, this will work. The ports are the same.
Don't touch my port.
Wait a minute.
Dex, I'll lead.
Dex, are you there?
Did you know? I remember.
What are you doing?
Wait, are they not connected anymore?
I don't know. Hello?
There is no response.
Oh, shit.
You cannot reach them. They are climbing a mountain.
They're climbing a mountain?
They are
How do you know
climbing a
that?
mountain. I don't know. But I know. I know because you know.
I would like to be on watch.
I would like to be back to normal, please.
Yes, we'll do that.
2 minutes.
Okay, alright.
Tick tock, tick tock. Always
Use
racing against the
the
clock.
cable into the port,
Okay. Here it goes.
and there should be a. It's pretty simple. It's an old generation, as Ron said. There should be a green button on the right side.
Okay, do I press it? I mean, that's what
yes, so press and hold for 3 seconds, release, and it should just do its thing. There'll be a vial that will fill up.
Okay, I'm pressing and holding.
Reckon, just so I am clear, what are you doing right now?
Thinking real hard how to get this into my head.
You're trying to put Charlotte in your head.
I don't want it to die.
Okay, that's what I thought you were doing. Okay, please go ahead and roll. Reckon.
Any pluses or just a raw roll?
Just a raw roll. Okay.
Fail.
You are able to extract this into a vial. As you do so, Charlotte starts screaming.
Oh, what are you doing? Please stop. Please stop.
Easy, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's all right. Everything's fine.
Where am I going?
It's gonna be all right.
It's okay. We're still here with you, Charlotte. It's
We're
okay.
here with you. It's gonna be all right.
Help.
All right.
Tick
All
tock,
right.
tick tock. Always
Easy,
racing
it's okay.
against the clock. Autumn. You said
Hello?
you'd recharge me, right? Autumn? You're
Yes.
gonna recharge me, right?
Yes, of course.
You
Charlotte shuts down.
I promise.
I don't think it can hear you. I think it shut down.
Reckon holds the vial in his hand.
Okay, that wasn't so bad, right? And now we gotta find a place to charge it, right?
There's no point. It's just a machine now. It's a shell.
No. I'm taking this with me.
Do what you wish. You're just carrying
Find
a
a place
body.
to charge up my damn self.
So, this way? I'm sorry, are we going right or left? Are we going straight, you reckon?
I don't know if it matters.
What do you mean you don't know if it matters? I've been following you this whole time and we don't know if it matters anymore?
You just killed.
Okay, well, I could just...
Just killed someone like me.
Okay, so...
What do you what do you mean?
I am a virus.
You what?
I'm the end stage of that. You just killed someone like me.
What do you mean you just killed someone like you?
That was a robot, reckon?
So was I.
Do you want... So what do you want? Do you
I
want...
want to go home.
We can, it's just...
No,
back behind us.
my home's in the lake.
Okay. Well, we
Just
can get
wanna
you to a
die.
lake.
And get to die. I got shoved in here. And I hate it. Just leave me.
Is that what you want? Or is that something you're okay with?
Autumn huffs off.
I just want you to live, Run.
Autumn!
No, I can't. I can't. I'm not even. I'm done. I'm done.
Just follow her. Leave me here. You always wanted to run away. I always tried to stop you. And that's never something you wanted, it's only something you were okay with. Just leave me now. I won't bother you. I don't have much time left anyway. Doesn't really matter. One has to stay behind, right? Might as well be me.
Reckon gracefully gently takes the Memrec tool out of Reckon's hand, and he walks off, but he comes back quietly, and he finds a plug underneath the wrappings, or at least searches for one.
He finds one.
He blinks, he huffs, and he plugs the altered Memrec tool in the back of Reckon's head.
Buddy.
It's all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
I can roll. It's a major failure. Run.
I'll re-roll one of those.
Okay. Run, just so I'm clear, what exactly are you attempting to do right now?
He's attempting to remove the last interaction with, hopefully, or at least whatever he's thinking about. So if he's thinking about doom, dread, the existentialism of being a robot, or maybe even everything that was happening with Charlotte, whatever he's feeling right now, I want to extract, including the memories that come with it.
Okay, go ahead and roll, please. You can have a +1 because Reckon's fucking blind. Take it away. You're gonna succeed.
All right. And then he stows the Memrec tool, and he sits and waits for Reckon.
Is there a run or Violet?
Everything all right?
I've got a headache.
Yeah, sorry about that. We lost you there. I think it was because we were getting tired or something. But Autumn's up this way. We better get going.
Do you have any painkillers? My eyes are killing me.
Yeah, well, all right. You had an accident, and it seems like you were getting a lot of blood loss. So we've had to cover your eyes, and you are bleeding through them.
No,
we could explain as we go.
Oh, my eyes are. Where are my eyes? What happened? Where are we?
You're in Nibiru. We are on our way to another lake. You know who I am? You remember me?
Yeah, run, of course.
Yes.
Are y'all coming or not?
Yes. 1 second. Reckon's having a hard time recalling some things. He just woke up. He waves the Memrec tool.
Wait,
okay.
Yeah,
we
so,
were- No, we were going to. All right.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah,
You were
chasing us.
being chased by something.
Yeah,
You told
Yankee.
me that we gotta go hide somewhere. We're finding another lake, but I don't know where it is. You do. So do you
Right.
remember or recall of another lake?
Yeah, in the depths.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Am I crying?
Yeah, that's just some of the blood. It's still. Yeah, it's still pretty fresh. So let me get that for you.
Run reaches over and wipes Reckon's eyes. It is not blood. You, the viewer, and I can see they are tears. And we're gonna switch
There we
scenes.
go. Got a streak there on your face.
At the top of the mountain, snow surrounding them, we join 3 people. Dex, Lore, and Blake.
Aren't you just on a cloud?
Oh, yeah. What the heck? I was just... What? Did you guys go to clouds?
No, I had to answer a riddle.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Maury?
Yeah, we're 1, 2, 3. Maury? Here?
Well, I got my riddle before Blake and Maury. Did you get it before him too, Blake?
Yes, perhaps, he's still answering.
Okay, so... Did you guys... Did we make it The top?
It looks like there is just a tiny pathway
Oh,
that you can
great.
follow up to the very, very tippity top.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe he beat you guys. You know, he was on his last leg. He maybe he's at the top, right around there. Shall we wait for him, or maybe he's up there?
I mean, I guess we could go. What do you think, Blake?
Vasu did say we can't really wait, so...
How does my bag feel?
You're not wearing one.
I feel my shoulders aching, but then I go to touch the bag and it's gone. Oh, the bags are gone.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay, we did it. I think. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's
I guess.
go to the top
Okay.
together. Yeah. Let's go.
The three of them head up. Blake, do you follow or do you hesitate? You look perplexed.
I think I hesitate.
Why?
Because I don't have my answers yet. Or an answer, or anything that I can use yet. And then, but I will hesitate for a moment and then follow.
Okay. The three of them walk to the top of the mountain, to the tippity top, following a tiny pathway. When they arrive, a mirror stands alone, floating on top of the mountain. There is nothing else.
You kidding me?
This is what is at the top.
I guess
Okay.
it's better than a bucket.
That's true.
It's just a mirror. Oh, is this gonna be like one of those things where you just like look at it and it's like you are one of the answers.
Yes. 6.
That seems to track with what this mountain's been, right?
Yeah. All right.
Where the hell's Maury?
I'm sure he'll be up here in a second. Hold on. I'm gonna go stand in front of the mirror.
Okay. Please roll for me.
Okay.
Something startles you when you look at your reflection. What is it?
Do I still look old?
I don't know, do you?
It just freaked me out for a minute because I truly never thought I'd get past like 35. So it's just weird to see my reflection like this. People have been telling me about the gray in my beard and I can see it, but I don't know. Kind of freaked me out.
That's all you see, Dex. Just you.
Oh, shit.
Did something startle you? A bird,
Yeah.
perhaps?
Yeah, I think a bird flew into the window of the mirror. Hope he's okay.
A songbird, perhaps?
I don't think that bird's gonna be singing anytime soon.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Guys, see if you see anything in the mirror. Maybe if we all have to do it or something, or one at a time.
Okay. You want to go, Blake?
No, you can go first.
Okay, and I'll walk up to the mirror and look in it.
Please roll for me, Lore. What does your reflection look like? Are you old or are you young?
I'm mid-20s. And my hair is not side shaved, it's just laying down over my shoulders. And there's no scar on my face. And I look bright and healthy.
How does that make you feel?
Like I'm looking at a stranger.
That's all you see. Nothing else happens.
Like, maybe like you need to look and it does something.
Very well.
Blake hesitates and walks up to the mirror. What does your reflection look like, Blake?
I think it looks weird, like strange fractured images, or like parts of my reflection don't look anything like even what I expect them to look like neither Blake nor Lucian. Like when paintings are painted over other paintings, I think it's called Memento. It looks like that, where there's just layers that look wrong. I think it's hard to focus on, hard to focus my vision on what I'm looking at.
One day you'll have to. Maury, can you roll for me? In the mirror, in the reflection, Dex, your eyes catch something. It's behind you. And you look behind you, it's not there. But then you look back at the reflection, and it's there. It's Maury's pack.
Where is it?
Behind you, but only in the reflection.
Like hanging up or something?
No, it's on the ground in the snow.
Do you guys see that?
See what?
Do you, in the snow, do you see... Hold on. I'm gonna back up to it.
We see Dex looking back to the empty ground and then back into the mirror to see where the pack is in the reflection, and then he reaches for it and grabs onto something. What do you do, Dex? Are you picking it up?
Yeah.
Dex is picking up the pack, and you can see, both of you can see in the reflection in the mirror, he's picking up Maury's pack. It is very, very heavy.
Guys, this is, I think this is Maury's pack. You don't see this?
Do I see it?
Yes, you do. In the reflection. Not in real life. He's holding up thin air.
I would look back and forth from the mirror to Dex. I see it in the mirror. I don't.
Yeah.
How do you?
I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what.
Why is his pack here? Is he in the mirror? I start touching the mirror.
Nothing happens when you touch the mirror, Laura. It's just a mirror.
Maybe it's like a door. Maybe he went inside of the mirror.
They stand there in silence. It's very cold up here.
What if we all... Maybe if we all stand together and look in the mirror, I don't know. It'll reveal something. Maybe Maury figured it out already.
Dex.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? I see the wheels turning. What are you thinking?
One has to be left behind.
Ah, yes.
It's time to go.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
We can't go because we need Maury. And also, what do? We head back down the mountain? Is there like a slide we go down? What are we supposed to do? Like, Maury apparently had some ghosts that I didn't know about, but he wouldn't leave any of us behind. He wouldn't leave me behind.
This is how it has to be. I'm sorry.
What? I don't know what you mean.
We have to go.
It's just his bag is in the mirror. It doesn't make sense.
We have to go.
Is he waiting at the bottom of the mountain for us? Is that what? Is he okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
I start like looking around for a clue to where Maury might be, like if he's on a cloud or...
Stop looking around for clues.
It doesn't...
I know. Trust me, I don't like it. One has to be left behind. It's a rule that I want to break. But we can't with this one. We can't.
Damn it. Y'all are gonna make me late. My train's coming. In fact, it's already here. Now you pick up and you carry on. I gotta go.
Bye, Maury.
See somebody.
I'll see you on the other side.
Let's go.
Yeah, open the pack.
What?
Open the pack.
Okay. It's not here, but
Dex feels around, and you do feel it, even though you can't see it. He unzips the top of the pack. And suddenly, floating inside Dex, only you can see a gold train. And now you can all see the pack.
Walk over and look inside.
It's an artifact lore, a golden train.
Should we take it?
yeah.
Sometimes he would not shut up about trains.
No.
I'd reach in and pull it out from the backpack. I always thought he was crazy. He'd walk around the beach and just make train sounds sometimes. Is this part of his home? Is he home?
Yeah. He's home. He's home.
Dex. Will you carry the Maury memory off this mountain?
Of course.
We see Dex. Put the backpack on. And then everything is darkness.
In the big rock candy mountain, the jails are made of tin, and you can walk right out again as soon as you are in. There ain't no short handle shovels, no axes, saws, or picks. I'm a-going to stay where you sleep all day, where they hung the jerk that invented work. In the big rock candy mountains, I'll see you all this coming fall. In the big rock candy mountain.
And that's where we're going to end today's episode. That was so good.
Heavy. That was
Very
heavy.
heavy. It was very
Wow.
heavy. Oh,
Oh man.
let's get some fucking music going, huh?
Oh,
Loo, la, loo. Whew.
wow.
La 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 lee, la la. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Things have been fun.
Whew.
Can we just get a round of applause
Oh my
for Zeke?
Oh, for me? Oh,
Yeah, you. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll give myself an applause.
Holy crap.
That was amazing.
Whew.
Oh my
So
god.
good. Let's do some shout outs. Cord, you want to go first?
I'll keep it short because I have to go cry. Hi, everybody. I'm Cord. You can follow me on Twitter, see what I'm doing. I have a show coming up on LFM Network. It's season 2 of our Dark Sun game. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. Swashbuckling high sea silt adventure. There's no water in Athos, but there is silt. So check out how that's going to work. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that's me. You killed it, Zeke. You killed it, PB. Everybody, you're amazing today. That's it. That's all I got. My brain is dead.
That wasn't planned, by the way. I know everyone's going to ask us. Zeke, I picked up what he was putting down. He picked up what I was putting down. It was amazing.
Yeah,
really
so
fucking
much
good.
today was just passing the energy ball and everybody being on the same wavelength. It was just it was nuts.
Absolutely.
John, you're up.
Wow. That was heavy. That was heavy. I'm gonna use my shout out today and just to talk about Zeke. This guy, literally, man. When I first met Zeke at I think it was like a PAX party in like 2016 or 20, dude, I was like, all right, this guy's like a goofball, very loud, kind of like me, like very like over the top, crazy. And I was like, dude, this guy, that's all I saw. And that's all I saw for years. Like every time I saw him, we were both drunk and we were both like, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Taking a shot. And then it was like, we'd see each other again. Zeke has so many fucking levels to him, man. He's crazy good. Like acting, improv, just like deep, way deep. And you watch him on now I watch when I watch you stream, Zeke, I don't just see this goofball anymore. I see how deep you are in everything that you do, and it's really incredible, man. And you're really fucking good, really good. So I love you, dude. And that was incredible. Everyone did incredible, but Zeke was that blew me out of the water. That was great. So go follow twitch.tv/Ezekiel3. Yeah. Thank you guys. I love you. My wife literally just texted. And that was not a bird, by the way.
What happened?
So
my wife thought it'd be hilarious to slam our gate. To slam our gate. I think the wind picked up and it slammed the gate. And it scared the fuck out of me. It sounded like a bird hit the window right here. So the bird's fine. No bird was harmed in the making of that. And but it worked. It worked. It all played in fine. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go, tell her that I'm here to watch the kids. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Zeke.
Love you too.
Thanks, guys. Awesome. Great work.
Speth, you're up.
Oh God, I felt like the Observer today. I was just like, man, all of this amazing shit is happening. And I'm like, I'll just carry a robot and maybe charge it at some point. It was a very emotionally, like you said, it was a heavy episode, but I'm so glad to be here. Every week is always a new adventure, and I am. It was truly heartbreaking to see Zeke, Maury make his way out, man. I was just like, oh God, I didn't want to cry today, but I guess it's gonna happen. But yeah, it was a good one. It was a really good one. I'm Elspeth. You can find me at twitch.tv/Elspeth. I stream every day, except for when I don't want to, and then I don't stream that day.
Then I don't do that thing.
And then I don't do that. But I love everybody here, and I'm always happy to be here. So yeah, just big sad.
Brad, you're up.
Hello. I thought this one was okay. I don't even know how you did the voice crack, but it was so good. The the voice crack was so perfect, and I don't know if you planned it or you just managed to choke up at the right time, but it was just the greatest thing.
For what line are we talking about?
The first, when you turned and said, "Will I see him again?" I think.
Oh yeah.
And it was like the perfect amount of like voice crack and emotion in it, as it was so good, man. Anyone who listens to this as an MP3 is just in for a treat. Yeah, it was a really emotional roller coaster. Maury's Metaphor Mountain is an interesting one to think about. Yeah, just really good. I got nothing. I can't say any, like, there's nothing I can say. It just seems pointless to say any words, really.
Aww.
Like, oh yeah, I'm on Twitch. Who gives a shit, dude? Who gives a shit? It's just so good, man. Yeah, I got nothing, and I don't know exactly what's going on with Maury or whatever. I hope we see him again, but I don't know. I know for a fact that Blake is fucking pissed off though. For Maury was it was like weirdly the only one that made sense to him, and Fuse, like Blake was the only person that was like, Fuse seems like an asset, and we didn't get enough of Fuse really, or at least Blake didn't get enough of Fuse, I guess. So there's an element there that I get to carry forward. Yeah.
Hey, all it takes is a couple of like players being sick or absence or something. We get another one shot from somewhere.
Yeah. And when we go back, and
you never know.
Yeah.
Characters can always come back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, I got nothing else.
KPP, you're up.
Hello. I'm gonna miss you, Zeke. It was great to be a part of Metaphor Mountain. I was kind of glad I got to experience that, but I always love RPing with you, so I don't know. I was trying to hold it together, so you're awesome. And yeah, I don't know what to say. It's always, I don't think I've had an emotional episode like this in a while, like where I feel like I need mac and cheese and all the things. So I'm gonna do that tonight in your honor, Zeke. And yeah, that's all I got to say.
Delicious. Go for
it.
I will also be making mac and cheese. I will also do that thing, so we can do it together, KPP.
That sounds good.
Dan, you're up.
Hello, I'm Domestic Dan, and got to be reckoned today. So a little piece of him is gone now.
Yeah, we got to talk about that major failure.
Oh yeah.
We got to talk about that. Oh,
he's just losing bits every week.
God, I was waiting for that. This whole time you guys have had the ability to potentially take things from each other and then lie to each other, and nobody's done it until now. So I'm really excited about it. Really excited. Just, from where I sit, it's interesting.
Fun fact, you've never seen Maury outside of the simulation.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yep.
Fuse, but not Maury.
Yep. That is a fun fact that I didn't think about. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend to forget that. Let's remove that one. Let's remove that one.
Well, just going back to like when you put or use the memrec and you rolled, I was muted, but if I wasn't, you'd hear me go.
Yep. All I did was like, I want to re-roll that, and then I was like, actually, I want to see what.
I was waiting to see if you would stop it, but you didn't.
I wanted to see what would happen with run.
Yeah, I like it.
And it made more sense because even if I'd only re-rolled one, he got a major success, savvy, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yes, please finish.
It's me.
Yes.
Hi. I have a show on Mondays here on Tablestory
It's
called
so
Forbidden
good.
Lands.
It's so good.
We even have an affiliate program now with Monty Cook.
Yeah.
And part of that is like for Forbidden Lands, which is cool because we see them watching it every week, which is super humbling and lovely.
I love it.
That's cool. But anyway, that's me. I'll be making food after this or something so I can eat my feelings. And yeah, you can find me Domestic Dan. Anyway, and I'm sorry all our interactions, Zeke, in this show so far have been my character hating yours. But it was lovely nonetheless.
Dude, that's why I didn't find any resolution, just usefulness, just a purpose.
It was good.
So
It was real
good.
good.
If I may, can I go before you this week, Zeke, and then you can have the last word?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Did Myth go?
Yes, Myth went
Okay,
first.
I haven't spoken about how awesome you are. Zeke.
No. That's not what I fucking meant. I'm sorry. I saw you fade in is why.
Oh, no. I honestly, though, dude, seriously, it's been really wonderful role-playing with you. Thank you for all of this. Thank you for your character. Thank you for all the goodies you've given us. And thank you for letting me get to know you and express these feelings that we have felt through this series together on scene with all these people. Thank you.
What Cord said, but I'm still going to try to say something. Holy shit.
Let me help you. Ready?
Yes. Thank you.
I'm making fart noises with my mouth. Does that help? You not cry?
You are an honor to GM for Zeke. Truly. So, today was magical. Thank you very much. You always give like 200% and it shows. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
Go follow PB. She's great.
Shut up.
You bet. I suppose that means my turn.
Yes,
thank
please.
you guys.
Please.
Thank you guys for watching. First off, thank anybody who supports us just by putting their eyes on it, putting their ears on it. I appreciate that. It's always. I don't take this for granted. I've been role-playing tabletop games since I was 14, 15, something like that. And when you get a good group of people, it's rare. It doesn't happen a lot. I mean, you up your chances by being on lots of shows like I have, but it still doesn't happen that often. So don't take it for granted. Enjoy it. Don't take it for granted, but take advantage. All those nice things that everyone said, I appreciate it. And I honestly, like, if I were to impart one like message about it, it's lead by example. You were all wonderful, wonderful role players. And the more vulnerability you show, the more you can show people that it's okay to look a fool or look weak or strong or anything like that. Whatever emotions that you're afraid to feel, the more you show people that you are willing to do that, the more they're willing to do it as well. And that's really what I try to do. And that's why I love role-playing so much. And I'm glad that that you guys see that. And I appreciate that, because it's something I do consciously keep in mind. You can make the players around you, I don't want to say better, it sounds too like high and mighty, but you know what I mean?
It's
like
lifting each other up.
Exactly.
Yes,
you lift each other
in
up
the best way.
It was absolutely. And it makes it that much easier with a group that's willing to play. And by that I just mean, like, you know, taking chances, taking risks, laughing, crying, looking the fool, whatever. I love it. Absolutely love it. I appreciate it. And this is not, I mean, it's not the last you're seeing of me.
Never.
Maybe Maury, but it's not the last you're seeing of me. So don't worry about that. I'll be around. Yeah, if you want to find me, you can find me at /Ezekiel_III on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and now on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
First of all, I love Instagram. Second of all, shout out your thing.
Nice.
My YouTube guy took over my Scott. If you've been to my channel, my YouTube guy mod Scott took over my Instagram, and he's posting like little 1 minute videos and stuff to my Instagram, and it's Ezekiel the Third all spelled out, because they don't do underscores on Instagram, I don't think.
They do not. But
so it's just Ezekiel the Third.
I did shout outs today because you have something important to tell everybody about next week, right?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Right. Next week, I am doing a special role-playing tabletop with Adult Swim.
Yes! Sorry.
It's an expansion based off of the television show Tigtone. And if you've never seen it, it's role-playing fantasy nerd like popcorn. It's great. It's over the top. It's a little ridiculous. It's a little just take every character from a D&D session and just multiply it, and there's like those in the show. It's one of those 13 minute shows, like that half an hour. So you can burn through a season pretty quickly, and it's a funny watch. But the good part about it, or the really cool part about it, is that Adult Swim reached out to streamers, and we're having a tabletop session next week at 6 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/Adult Swim. Lots of cool, many people you might recognize. Let me hold on. Let me my Twitter. Let's see. You got I'm gonna fuck up his last name. Iffy Nwadwe, Classy Katie, Crowan, and Joe Cat are all gonna be sitting around the table playing this expansion. So should be a lot of fun. Should be fucking wild.
Do you know where it will be? Like which channel? Adult Swim? Okay.
Yep. Twitch.tv/Adult Swim.
It might just be perfect. Oh, I think it's an hour early. I was gonna say we could raid into it from Gone, but it's early. We'd be too early. But anyway, we'll host it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be an hour. Yeah. In a week and an hour from now.
Yeah. Amazing. And I think that's it. Did you want to say anything else, Zeke, before we take it out? Say goodbye to Maury?
Hey. There's lots of stuff.
There's so much that we didn't learn about Maury.
We didn't even touch on it.
I love him so much.
It's okay though. Like now he's like ostensibly gone, and maybe there's shit in his shack on the beach that we never touched on or anything. So
that sounds like
anybody who's in Nibiru, maybe head over there. Might be some stuff in there for you.
Perfect.
Remember to do that. Just a shack of Easter eggs. I love it.
It is. All right. And that is it for us this week. We will see you next Wednesday. We love you all. Have a great week.